guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. This is going to be an amazing video. I love this deck, guys. I'm so excited to share it with you. Hopefully all goes well here in this grand challenge, but I am joined by the third or fourth time now on the channel by Ialshihi, I think is how you say his name. I screw it up every single time. I'm notorious with my mispronunciations. I apologize, Ialshihi. I apologize, man. But either way, guys, you can see the deck below me in the deck selection screen, and I'm just so excited to share this deck with you guys. It's Mega Knight, which I haven't shared in a while because there's so much P.E.K.K.A going around that I feel like Mega Knight's not in the best spot, but not in the worst spot either by any stretch. Just kind of, you know, so average. But in this deck with the Ram Rider as the main win condition, you also have Bandit in here, so a little bit of bridge spam, and then you mix in the defensive prowess, if you will, of the Inferno Dragon and the guards, and you just have a really solid deck. And he's riled up a bunch of grand challenges. Of course, it has the giant snowball in the deck as well, a card that a lot of the pros that I've had on the channel recently just can't get enough of this card. I mean, in golem decks, in minor decks, in basically every archetype, Snowball is making a name for itself, contending with the Zap and the Log, maybe not with the Bar Barrel, which is still a lot of players think the best spell, small spell in the game right now, but definitely as a viable alternative to the Zap, to the Log, is the Snowball, maybe even the second best small spell in the game. Anyway, that is the deck, and you can see playing a Ram Rider here, Ram Rider is just so nasty. I mean, it still is weird to me that Ram Rider straight up hard counters a Hog Rider and a Balloon. Like, you can play a Ram Rider on defense and deny all hits with a Hog or a Balloon. That's just insane to me that an offensive win condition card can do that on defense. So now, here we go into this match. We're playing against Lava Hound Miner, probably Double Dragon or maybe Double Dragon. Actually, he has Prince in here as well, so an interesting version of this Lava Hound deck here by Zach. And look at that Tombstone. That's going to open up a possibility for this Ram Rider to connect to the tower. Snowball comes down. That's going to allow those minions to finish off that Mega Minion there. And that one mistake with that really low or high from our vantage point Tombstone there could really cost the opponent. And here comes some pancakes, some freshly served pancakes coming down right now. We have minions on that baby dragon. We have the Mega Knight's going to contend with that Prince on the other side of the arena. Meanwhile, the Poison and the Inferno Dragon clean up very nicely from that Lava Hound. Here we go, the Bandit going to be just in time to get that charge off here. And the Ram Rider was even snuck in there as well. Poison down to take care of all those skeletons. And Ram Rider, again, just doing what Ram Rider does. If you haven't upgraded your Ram Rider, seriously, consider it. She is nasty, guys. I mean, the snare ability is just borderline broken, at least in my opinion. The fact that it's a 2-second snare or stun, I mean, she can perma-stun a P.E.K.K.A unless the P.E.K.K.A is right on top of her. That's insane to me. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop into the next match. Alright guys, here we go into the next match right now against Johan and Nista from X10MX. Anyway, here we go, starting out with this deck. Again, this is one of those similar decks, like if you're familiar with P.E.K.K.A bridge spam, in a lot of ways you play it more like that deck than you would maybe a, I don't know, a Mega Knight bait deck. It's definitely not a bait deck, so it's kind of weird and unorthodox, at least to us, you know, being familiar with the Mega Knight, mainly only having that one deck ever since he was OP way back in the day that he's actually viable in. It's the Skeleton Barrel Mega Knight deck. But seeing him in a different deck, you have to kind of readjust your play style to kind of incorporate how he's going to fit into this deck, which is really taking advantage of his enter the arena ability whenever possible. Seldom are you going to see him like cycled behind your King Tower. So here we go. It's going to be Ram Rider. This is Ram Rider Snowball minions. Check that out. You know what? What, Lumberjack? What do you got, man? You're perma-stunned, bro. Look at that. That is insane. I mean, that's insane, right? And we're going against a Ram Rider as well. Man, it's just, this is insane. Like, okay, so Mega Knight, beautiful job on defense there. Despite the Ram Rider in the bats, cleans up very nicely. When he, you know, when he's freshly shaven and stuff, Mega Knight, he's looking good. He cleans up nice, you know? Normally he's a rough and tumble guy. He's got all that body armor. What am I doing? All right, so we're halfway through this match here, guys, and things are looking pretty good. I mean, creating a little bit more pressure here, trying to keep the opponent off of their game with a bandit at the bridge. They respond with a lumberjack, and there it is, the Ram Rider again. Let's see how he handles this. You notice how I'm saying a lot of, look at that Ram Rider on defense. This is just, I mean, this video so far, it's early on here, guys. But this video so far is just like illustrating perfectly the power and the brokenness, I guess, of the Ram Rider's snare ability. I mean, I don't know, like Ram Rider on defense just totally shut down his Ram Rider. Doesn't matter if the Lumberjack's rage is in vicinity, doesn't matter. So here comes Inferno Dragon, gonna finish off that Barbarian on the right tower. Then we go with a Bandit in the right, and the minions noticing that Ice Golem behind the King Tower, trying to take advantage of that. Ice Spirit comes down. We're gonna have to contend with this Lumberjack in the right lane, but he has to answer our Inferno Dragon. Bandit does go down. We're actually gonna play a Ram Rider in the back here, and again, this is gonna clog up the entire lane for the opponent. They can't really do much here against our Ram Rider. They can't put their Ram Rider into our lane, so the opponent opted to play the Ram Rider way in the back as well. But the Mega Knight's going to go ahead and solve that problem, as well as the Inferno Dragon. Mega Knight stays alive. Snowball comes down, taking care of those bats, and look at this push. The power of the Snowball, just that ice effect, that freeze effect of the Snowball, it's just incredible. And here it comes. Ram Rider's freezing everything, but we're actually going into another Ram Rider. Didn't see that sneaky defensive Ram Rider there by the opponent. Ram Rider on Ram Rider crime in the right lane. Meanwhile, in the left lane, we have a Lumberjack, and we play guards there. We have Snowball back in cycle 2. We're going to go ahead and use it in the left lane. Meanwhile, we have a snared Mega Knight in the right lane. He's going to go ahead and hop right onto, not hop, but he's going to engage that Ice Golem there. Then the poison comes down on that Musketeer. So we're still in the driver's seat here. And by the way, I meant to mention this earlier, but I think did I mention it earlier? I don't know. But he has been having so much success with this deck, not only in challenges, but also on ladder. So again, Lumberjack actually does make contact to the left tower. 1734, 1725. They're splitting their damage. That's totally cool with us. And you can see both of the players here keen on just kind of saving their Ram Rider for the opponent's Ram Rider. And this time, Mega Knight comes down, gonna do a ton of damage to that Ram Rider with his Enter the Arena ability. Just a totally random side note here, guys. Enter the Arena abilities is like one of my favorite things in Clash Royale. I really wish, I mean, far be it from me to tell Supercell what they should add to the game, and I'm interested to hear what you guys feel about this, but I would love to see more Enter the Arena cards. Currently, unless I'm missing one, we only have 2, right? The Ewiz and the Mega Knight. But for my money, those are the most interesting interactions in the game, and they really add a nice little element of spice and variety to the game that other cards simply lack. I'm talking to you, wall breakers. You know, so I don't know, just my opinion. Curious to hear what you guys think of that. I haven't suggested that to Supercell or anything. I don't really know if they care if I suggest it to them, but before I do, I want to check with my loyal subscribers first. So here we go. It's going to be a Mega Knight coming down again to answer that Ram Rider. Also a Snowball, just making sure he doesn't make contact on that right tower, and this could be a draw here, guys. Well, it's 1:10 left. I still have no idea how much tournament standard poison does, dude. I'm the worst, man. I'm the worst host ever. You know, so many people in the comments are like, Ash, you really should know poison damage, but I'm too lazy to do the math, you know? Anyway, so here we go. It's going to be a Snowball down the left lane. Their Ram Rider looks like it's going to probably connect here. We played guards. That was a smart guard play. We can't really afford to take too much more damage with that Ram Rider connection in the left lane. And here it goes, another poison down on the right. 361, 334, 307, 280 damage remaining in 226. So I think one more poison will probably do it there in the right, and this is one of those situations. Well, certainly one poison plus a Snowball will do it. We know that, but only 20 seconds remaining here, guys. This is going to be a do or die situation. We need to poison and then cycle to a Snowball, and this match is ours. There's the poison. 13 seconds left. I believe we're 2 cards away from a Snowball here. 1 or 2 cards, right? 37-10. Okay, so now we know. There it is, Snowball down, 4 seconds left, and that's the game. Wow! That came down to literally, well, not literally the last second, but the last 4 seconds of that match. Let's hop into the 12th match here, guys, and try to get a clean 12 win here on the video. Alright, guys, here we go into the 12th and final match. Entering the arena now against Fat Cat, and he is having some fun with the Chinese New Year emotes. Good luck. If this is a win here, this video is going to be probably my shortest this year, aside from like update content. But anyway, here we go. Speaking of updates, their next update is going to be probably in April, and I'm calling it now. It's going to be a major progression revamp in the game, like totally redoing the ladder system and maybe even the level system. We'll see exactly what that entails, and we'll probably get more information as we get closer to the update, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm ready for a change in this game, honestly, right now. I mean, things have been going well for 3 years. It's time for something totally different. That's my opinion, at least. Curious to hear what you guys think on that. So here we go. We start out with a Bandit, Minions, Ram Rider, and Giant Snowball as our first 4 cards played. Meanwhile, the opponent is playing... are they playing a P.E.K.K.A deck? Are they playing a... Man... Lately in the meta, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I'm like having way more trouble than I used to have easily predicting what the opponent's win conditions are, you know? It looks like a Bandit's going to get a charge off. No, it does not, excuse me, in that left lane. Minions just in the nick of time of finishing that. But Baby Dragon Bandit, it could be a P.E.K.K.A deck. It could be a Bridge Band. I don't even know what this could be. Golem? No, it can't be a Golem deck. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's stop trying to guess and let's just enjoy the match, Ash. So here we go. It's a gang kind of cycled in the back, and we're going to respond with a Ram Rider. There's the P.E.K.K.A, so we were kind of right on the P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A's going to go same lane as this, but check this out, guys. Look at that snowball. Check this out, guys. This is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at this. Oh my God. Ram Rider is broken! That is insane. 718 damage. What did we just witness in that left lane? I have no idea. But basically the snowball kind of, well, I know what we witnessed, but that was just so crazy, that interaction, that snare ability, right? And that's what I was talking about earlier in the video, that it can stop a P.E.K.K.A if you time it, if they don't have the P.E.K.K.A right on top. Now this P.E.K.K.A will actually get a Ram Rider, not before we hit the tower, of course, but it will actually kill her eventually, right? And the opponent already says, good game, like he's had enough of this shenanigans here. It's a P.E.K.K.A Bandit push. We play guards, and that's the power defensively of this deck, though. It's guards and Inferno Dragon that's going to take care of the P.E.K.K.A and the Bandit very, very easily here. And look at that, the poison on the tower. And just like that, he is not using the CRL, excuse me, the Chinese New Year emotes anymore, ladies and gentlemen. He has conceded this match. Meanwhile, we make contact on the right tower with the Ram Rider and the Minions, and it doesn't matter. He's already given up, guys. So, hey, I hope you enjoyed this deck. I mean, he made it look really, really easy. Notice how I'm only using pronouns to talk about our guest today because I don't want to butcher his name again. But check out his player stats and profile thanks to statsroyale.com in the show notes below. Guys, thank you so much for watching all the way till the end of this 10-minute video or whatever it is. I really appreciate it, and huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information in the description below. Thank you, and as always, take care, guys.